The Queen Who Seduced an Empire. Behold Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, a sovereign facing an inevitable tide. Her kingdom was vast, but Rome's shadow grew ever longer. To survive, she needed more than armies, she needed allies. Her first move, securing the loyalty of the most powerful man in the world. The arrival of Julius Caesar sparked a legendary alliance. Smuggled in a rug, she made her dramatic entrance before the great Roman general. Her intellect matched his ambition. Her presence captivated the conqueror. She spoke 5 languages and understood power better than any Roman senator. Their political pact quickly deepened into an undeniable personal bond. Caesar secured her throne, ensuring Egypt's temporary survival. But Roman politics were as treacherous as the Nile itself. The Ides of March struck, shattering the stability Caesar had built. Returning to Egypt, Cleopatra knew her son was her only leverage. Rome divided. The triumvirate rose to claim dominion. The queen prepared for her next strategic entanglement. She summoned Mark Antony to Tarsus, not as a subject, but as a goddess. Her appearance was perfection: incense, silk, and divine theater. Mark Antony watched, utterly captivated by the spectacle and the sovereign. She dined him richly, dazzling his senses with Egyptian wealth. The connection forged was visceral, a bond stronger than mere politics. Antony, lost in her world, began to neglect his duties in Rome. Egypt's power was swelling under the protection of Rome's rising star. In Rome, Octavian watched with cold, calculating envy. He used Antony's devotion to the Egyptian queen against him. The West accused Antony of forsaking Rome for Eastern luxury. Cleopatra embraced her destiny, preparing for war on her own terms. She crowned their children kings and queens of vast new territories. The point of no return, Octavian declared war, not on Antony, but on Cleopatra. Antony was torn between loyalty to Rome and his love for the queen. Cleopatra reassured him, their combined forces were unmatched. The vast Egyptian fleet assembled, magnificent but strategically vulnerable. The stage was set for the most decisive naval battle of the age. The battle commenced under a cloud of foreboding tension. Octavian's smaller, faster ships exploited the maneuvering limitations. Mark Antony fought bravely, but confusion reigned on his command deck. Suddenly, Cleopatra's 60 ships broke formation and fled south. Seeing his queen retreat, Antony abandoned his post to follow her. The demoralized Egyptian fleet quickly surrendered to Octavian's forces. The empire was lost in that moment of retreat. Defeated and disgraced, they returned to awaiting Alexandria. Antony succumbed to despair, drinking away the final days. Cleopatra VII, however, began planning her final desperate gambits. She sent envoys to Octavian, attempting to negotiate for her children's future. Octavian offered terms only for the queen's surrender, demanding Antony's head. A false report reached Antony. Cleopatra had taken her own life. Shattered by the news, Antony refused to live in a world without his queen. He commanded his men to run him through, choosing death over life without her. But Cleopatra was alive, having only retreated to her mausoleum. They rushed Antony's dying body to the only place she could reach him. The lovers met one final time, their embrace sealed by fate. Octavian's legions marched into Alexandria, securing the city streets. He found Antony dead and demanded the queen be brought to him alive. Cleopatra, however, was protected by her final barricade. She began showing Octavian her wealth, hoping to bargain for her children's safety. Octavian, sensing victory, feigned compliance while planning his triumph. The queen knew Octavian intended only to parade her through the streets of Rome. She refused to be the caged trophy of a conquering general. She chose her attire, the robes of Isis, embracing divinity one last time. Her final request, the sacred basket carried by a humble peasant. Hidden within the sweetness lay the instrument of her liberation. She sent away her closest confidantes, ensuring their survival. The queen was finally, truly alone with her destiny. The lock finally yielded to Octavian's impatient soldiers. They found not a captive, but a queen reigning in eternity. A small, telltale mark on her shoulder betrayed the silent, swift agent of death. Octavian entered, seeing the ultimate defiance in her serene face. The queen had finally defeated her ultimate political adversary. With her passing, the Ptolemaic dynasty, 3 centuries old, ceased to exist. Egypt became a Roman province, governed by Octavian's will alone. Her children were taken, their fates secured by Octavian's mercy. Cleopatra's legend, however, would never die. A queen who bent the wills of the world's greatest generals.